We are back from that intermission, ladies and gentlemen. Making all kind of history once again, not just the first ever 3-night pay-per-view, but these ladies are going to be scrapping for the Caged Aggression featherweight title. I would hate to massacre her name.
I'm not even touching that, Jeff.
Cesnolovich.
There we
That's
go.
what we're going with. And if I'm wrong, I apologize. Don't punch
yeah.
me in the snoot after the fight.
Fighting out of Cia's MMA, Colorado Springs. She's a lifelong athlete and needed a challenge after college. You hear that quite a bit, man.
Some people just like, you know, that test, man. We just want to see what we can do, what we can put ourselves through.
Absolutely.
We want the hardest possible thing, and we want to tackle it, and we want to beat it.
The Crucible. Put themselves through the Crucible.
Yeah.
She loves it. Styles make fights. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and Muay Thai is her strength. Her role model is somebody, the name doesn't sound familiar. It's Pat
Miletech?
Miletech, I think.
Who is that?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably some hack. But interesting stories. I'm joking. She looks up to the UFC Hall of Famer, first ever welterweight champion, trainer of champions, eater of world, Pat Miletich. She has fought 3 pure striking fights, so we'll see if this one gets her challenging her ground game.
And I think it will. Lindsay Spencer is no joke when it comes to the ground game. Big, strong girl. I think she's going to look to come in here and probably get Barb to the ground and handle business.
Do some damage. Burmis, what's our polls looking like, my friend?
We are looking at Cesnolovich at about 43 and change, and Spencer coming in at the favorite at 56.82%.
And of course, she's the fan favorite because she is from the QC area, so we might see the polls like that, but that doesn't mean that's how it'll play out.
Yes, polls are just polls. Lindsay Spencer fighting out of Summit Training Center, Asylum Athletic Club in Bettendorf, Iowa is her hometown. Decided to try Decided to try a grappling class at Summit is how she got started her MMA game. She feels it'll be just a matter of who can force who into play their game. Should be a good show. And of course, styles make fights, and who can implement their offense better than the other person. Feels that her striking and grappling will be the decision maker. Looking forward to this one. She looks up to Mrs. Thug Rose Namajunas. How do we pronounce that one? Namajunas? Namajunas. She'll be fighting on the April card down in Jacksonville.
Looking forward to that one.
Yes, tickets are already sold out, right, Burmis?
That is very, very true. They sold out very, very quickly. And unfortunately, if Jason Burmis wants to go, he'll be paying an arm and a leg.
At least you got 1 or 2 each, you know, so
yeah, I'll just get one. I'm no big deal. Maybe a couple digits. I'd sacrifice maybe a pinky, but probably not.
Yeah, the prices are no joke. You looked it up. What were they?
Well, all right, so on the pre-sale tickets, folks, if you want an upper deck spots, you were talking about $1,250.
Ouch.
And then third row was up over $10K. They went on sale for real the next day. I don't think they lasted 15 minutes. And the lowest official resale ticket over at Ticketmaster, that's why we love these local shows and people like Mike Goodwin, were $663 before taxes and fees.
Sweet Mary and Joseph. Either I send my kids to college or I go to a UFC fight.
I don't know. If they learn a trade, I think they'll be okay without college.
That's true. Little scholarship. Here we go, Lindsay Spencer looking jacked. And ready to step in the cage and do battle. Nope. She's looking ready to go. Barb C as well, awaiting her opponent to step into the cage so they can get on the good foot and do the bad thing for the first ever scrap for the Caged Aggression MMA featherweight title. Her arms are bigger than mine.
They might be bigger than mine. Great girl, though, man. I've trained with with Lindsay Spencer. You gave it to me, Jeffrey. I can't talk. I've trained with her a few times, and man, just she's a good person, positive person to be around, and she's a great athlete.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next bout of the evening is scheduled for 5 3-minute rounds for the Caged Aggression Women's Amateur Featherweight Championship, powered by Squirrel's Tree Service. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. She stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. She trains at Cease MMA and is sponsored by Top Shelf Sports Group, Tyler Minton Nutrition, F45 Stetson Hills, and Tempest Fugit Kennels. Joining us from Colorado Springs, Colorado, Barb, the Outlaw Cesnolovich. And her opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall and weighed in at 145 pounds. She trains at Summit Training Center and is sponsored by Tri-State Insulation, True Team Realtors, Paisano Electric, Abundant Health Physical Medicine, Macaulay Team Realtors, and Howard Health Quarters. Joining us from Moline, Illinois, Lindsay Spencer.
Here we go, folks. The Outlaw versus Spencer for the women's featherweight cage aggression title.
Problem with the trunks there.
And I believe, if I remember what Mike Goodwin said, this is the inaugural fight for the featherweight strap.
Spencer literally looks like she's carved out of stone.
Absolutely.
She's a hard worker, you know. Like I was saying before, we took a little break there, man. Very positive woman. She's constantly looking to help people. She changes people's lives and stuff with not only through fitness, but you know, she does like massage therapy, things like that. She's very knowledgeable. Just she's a good chick all around.
Good people.
Yep.
Nice inside leg kick from the Outlaw.
Spencer maintaining the center of the cage, circling around, inside leg kick.
Looks like the Outlaw has a few inches on Lindsay to see if she can use that to her advantage.
And she's definitely trying to test that, you know. She's got the left hand out wide, looking for her range. Ooh. A little too close right there.
Big left
stuffed.
from Lindsay.
Body shot.
Looked like
Spencer.
a straight right to lead left hook that caught her. She's landing some good straight to the body, too.
Outlaw needs to be careful because Lindsay looks like she's coming to seriously scrap. Big
right
left hand.
That 1-2 just as Nolovitch's face.
She's over. It is over. Cancer Christmas. Lindsay Spencer making short work of Barb C, the Outlaw.
Man, let's hope Sisnolovich is okay.
Yeah, she
that was
took
a
a
big
powerful
shot.
left hook, and it just floored her, guys. She is starched right now.
If we see the replay on that, you can see she's about done after those 2 body shots before she gets hit in the face. And right now they're trying to wake her up. Dominant victory from Spencer.
Ridiculous. Wow.
Spencer kept landing those straight rights, and then she finished it off with a left hook after a big flurry to the body. Very impressive. Well-deserved win
There
for
it
Lindsay
is.
Spencer.
Opening up against the cage. Her body shots. Wow. Big left hand dropped her.
See that 1-2, that straight right's landing real good. Another right straight lands, and then she...
And like I said, right there, when you see by those body shots, she was already spent, about to curl over, and it was that last hook that is the reason she's still on the ground right now.
And I think
right
that was
hand.
probably the right hand that probably
That was the beginning of the end,
yeah.
absolutely. Body shots, head shots,
Boom.
just were vicious barrage from Lindsay Spencer.
She used that inside leg kick to set up the 1-2, and that, like you said, that started it off, and then she just lands that flurry of body shots and then finishes her with a left hook. And there you see Helen Peralta. She's a huge MMA.
Bare knuckle.
Well, and absolutely the bare knuckle champion. But man, she's been so successful in Invicta and plenty of promotions. We'd love to see her in the cage aggression cage. I know that.
Yeah, absolutely. I had a chance to meet her the other night at the after party. Starts it with Barb here, as she's still slow to get up after that vicious onslaught from Lindsay Spencer.
And Sisnolovich finally making herself up to her feet.
We're going to get her the stool.
Yep.
I mean, I'm just glad to see her have her wits about her and starting to like come to life a little bit. That's always a scary thing, and I know Lindsay's concerned about her.
This is a ballet, ladies and gentlemen.
Ballet of destruction, my friend.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah, we're not outscoring opponents with baskets or touchdowns and things like that. We're literally, to win in this sport, you have to do damage to somebody, and not all mixed martial arts are just violent people, man. Like
no,
they don't want to hurt anybody, but they want to be the best at what they do, and sometimes that takes
which is
hurting
such an
somebody
interesting,
else.
weird dichotomy. As
It
thin
is.
as so many of you guys are, when you step in the cage, it is kill or be killed.
Because it is, I mean, and that's what you need in life, man. You need to be able to find that switch and flip it when things get bad, and to put yourself in those positions willingly, like it just...
And that's why I've always had so much respect for combat sports. I mean, it's not just about going out and murking people. Again, one of the fighters mentioned it in the post-fight interview. It's never really necessarily a war against your opponent. It's a war against yourself.
Always. It's me versus me. Every time I look in that mirror, can I do what I need to do to get the job done?
Yes.
Can I get up in the morning? Can I skip sleep? What am I going to sacrifice to
Again,
win?
the perfect,
to win.
The level of sacrifice that it takes, yes.
And that's what you want to do, man. You just want to win at any cost. And it's the hardest thing I've ever done, and I've done a lot of things under the sun, you know. And,
yes, absolutely.
I have not found anything better than it. I can't explain it. I can't tell.
No, I mean, again, like I've never, on your guys' level, never, but it's a huge testament of like personal development, mixed martial arts, and martial arts in general is really, it's a journey, man. So I think it's like
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee, Bruce Allen, has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 4 seconds into round 1, declaring your winner by knockout and new Caged Aggression Amateur Women's Featherweight Champion, Lindsay Spencer. Lindsay, congratulations on the win tonight. You look phenomenal doing it. I know it was a long time coming. Tell us, what's on your mind now that you finally get that belt wrapped around your waist?
Getting another one?
Getting another one. Short, sweet, and to the point. Well, look, you know, anyone that follows you, anyone that keeps track of your career, they know you got a plan. They know that you stay focused. What is the plan? What is the next step towards that next belt? Anything in mind yet, or just relish this victory?
Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this one for sure. Like you said, long time coming, but we'll be looking for the next one and make a plan from there.
Well, look, I know that you've been doing a lot of work too, but before we talk about that, we got some of your handiwork up on the screens here. If you don't mind, why don't you walk us through the last couple moments of that matchup?
Well, I saw a couple of times I tagged her, and her eyes kind of got big, so I knew that was the time I needed to get in there and finish it. So when she started backing toward the cage, I figured I was pretty close.
Well, like I was starting to say, you know, you've done a lot of work. You've been working with the people that you need to. Anyone that you want to thank or anyone that you want to mention as far as help coming into this fight?
Oh, for sure, tons of people. My coaches, Tim and Joe right here, they've been with me since day one, and definitely wouldn't be here without them. For sure. Helen here has been an awesome addition to my camp. She's amazing. I look up to her so much. Been able to get work in with Junior Hernandez this camp as well. Everyone at Elevation Fight Team in Colorado allowed me to spend part of my camp up there. That was amazing. My sponsors backing me. They are amazing. Abundant, I can't think. Abundant Physical Medicine. TSI, McCauley Team Realtors, Pisano, Howard Health Quarters, Abundant Healthcare Physical Medicine, and I have so many friends and family that are here or streaming and watching, and my phone, I love you guys, my phone's been blowing up all day with people showing their support, and it just means the world, so.
Well, you can definitely feel the love. You can definitely feel the support. We're definitely looking forward to seeing what comes next. But until then, congratulations one more time. And let's hear it for your winner tonight, ladies and gentlemen. New Caged Aggression Amateur Women's Featherweight Champion, Lindsay Spencer.